Title 42, that's the rule the federal government has been using to expel tens of thousands of asylum seekers and prevent the spread of COVID. That rule is set to expire next week.
The Biden administration says it is prepared, but members of Oklahoma's delegation aren't so sure. Alex Cameron has more from our News on 6 Washington Bureau.
Well, for nearly every Republican and even some Democrats, the administration's border policies have been cause for real concern. Record numbers of migrants have attempted to illegally enter the country since President Biden took office, and next week the numbers could spike again.
It is very possible on May the 11th we will have tens of thousands of people coming at the border.
Senator Langford has been warning of such fallout for more than 2 years now. Senator Mullen says the warning is serious.
Because it's the single males that are going to come flooding across now that we've been keeping out of the United States because they pose the biggest threat.
We have been preparing for this transition for more than a year and a half.
The Biden administration announced yesterday additional measures intended to discourage illegal border crossings, but say they still expect a surge, which is why they're sending 1,500 active duty troops there to support Border Patrol agents.
Good. I'm glad they're sending troops down there, but they should have the troops down there, have Title 42 in place, and finish the wall, and let's have border security because it's a national security issue.
The administration has resumed some wall construction and has walked back some of its initial policy changes, but Langford says there are still loopholes that migrants can walk right through.
The basic thing is we've got to handle the definition of asylum. We've got to be able to enforce the law. We've got to be able to signal to people around the world the United States is not an open border.
Ultimately, the White House says it's the job of Congress to fix what all agree is a broken immigration system. But for now,
let me be clear. Our border is not open and will not be open after May 11th.
In our Washington Bureau, I'm Oklahoma's own Alex Cameron.